Hello friends, I'm Amit Kumar Paralia, back again with some thoughts. Basically, what happens with us is, whenever somebody makes a mistake, somebody who is around us and who is, our near and dear one, say your wife is there, your children, your brothers, your sisters. If anybody makes mistake, what you will do? What you will do? If that person has put in all efforts, if that person has put in all his or her efforts, despite that person has failed, what will you do? You will just forgive that person. Why you will forgive that person is because you know that that particular person has put in all the efforts. Despite that person has failed. So you will have a kind of empathy towards that person, and you will, even though it has resulted into some financial losses to you, you will forgive that person. But when it comes to yourself, when it comes to forgiving you are not forgiving yourself. For every loss in your life, for everything that happens in your life, for everything that at which you have been unsuccessful, for everything which is not going right, you are not forgiving yourself. Your mental chatter is blaming you for your limiting belief, for your procrastination, and everything. Your mental chatter is blaming you, and you yourself are blaming yourself. But have you ever thought that this is exactly the opposite of the self-love? It is not the self-love. Some people practice self-love. They'll stand in front of mirror and they'll love themselves. But after that, for entire day to come, what they will do is their mental chatter will blame them for everything that is happening wrong in their lives. Ultimately, it destroys a person's self-image. The person will be, doing tick marks every day. I've done this activity. I've done the activity of self-love. Suppose that he is for entire day blaming himself. So that self-love will not manifest into anything. It is not going to manifest into anything. And the person will think that is procrastinate. Actually, he has some wrong habits. And this habit is of blaming himself. So, when you are forgiving everybody, just try forgiving yourself, because you are the person who is responsible for everything good that has happened to you. Have you ever tried being grateful for that? From your childhood till today, just think how many times you have been praised. There may be some random pats on the back. There may be some shields, some prizes won, some certificates won, some trophies won, and some elocutions won, some sports trophies won, some good marks got, some ranks got. Then you have been into your job or into your business. Over there also you got success, you are earning money, you are providing for your family, or you are trying to provide for your family. You are earning money. You are seeing the dreams. You are setting goals for yourself. And you are blessed. You are blessed because you have got such an abundance of success. With this much of success, with this much of abundance of everything in your life, how can you blame yourself for things which do not go right. It happens that we are the toughest critics of ourselves. We are the toughest taskmasters of ourselves. We always want ourselves to win. It is a sign of ego. Our ego doesn't accept the defeat. Our ego doesn't accept that we can be afraid, we can be tired, we can be, sometimes not into the zone. But the important thing is to take that one step which takes you a bit forward. If you are not one today, doesn't matter. Just take 5 minutes out of your procrastination and out of your victim mode, and do whatever is required just for 5 minutes, and it will be cultivated into an habit. Those 5 minutes will not make any difference. It is not going to make any difference in your life, but those 5 minutes will be a foundation stone for a habit. And those habits will go in long run. It will go way forward. It will take you, it will help you complete your goals. Because that habit of doing something, even in the worst of the situation, even when you are not in your mood, when you are not in your zone, when you are afraid, when you don't want to work, when you are thinking that you are failing, but even then you are taking that one step towards your goal, and that will make all the difference in your life. So think about it. There are two things. First, if things do not go your way, forgive yourself. That is the biggest thing that you can do. Number two, in that situation, do something that leads you towards your goal. Whatever the smallest step it may be, but give it a 5 minutes time and see the magic unrolling. Well, this was it for today. Until we meet again, bye bye folks.